I'm here to show you how to make your celebration noisemakers. And this is LaCora.
Hello.
All right. What are you going to need? You're going to need some empty water bottles.
Empty water bottles.
Make sure they're dry.
Dry.
You're going to need some crepe streamers. You're going to need some tissue paper. This tissue paper came out of gift bags, so it doesn't have to be brand new tissue paper. It can be old tissue paper.
So if I'm a parent and I am going to do this with my kids, is this something I have to spend a whole lot of money to do?
No.
So I can use old paper from somebody's gift they gave me.
Right.
I just need some old water bottles.
Right.
Make sure they're nice and clean and dried out.
Right.
Okay.
Scissors.
Scissors. We all have those because the kids didn't go back to school.
Hopefully.
Right? So some of that stuff should be at home now.
Hopefully. Glue.
Glue. Okay.
And it doesn't have to, it can be this Elmer's, but it doesn't have to be Elmer's. It
Okay.
can be just glue. Any white glue. You're going to need, the crepe paper is to go around the top of the bottle, but you can also use some ribbon.
Okay.
Get that from the dollar store. Dollar store is $4, and a lot of it is really good ribbon.
Awesome.
If you have some old scraps of fabric, you can use that.
Okay.
So you don't have to buy anything. This is from the beauty supply store. It's weaving threads. When you braid your hair, you put it in. I bought it. I didn't really use it that much.
So you're going to use it for your
I'm using it
project.
for my project, so there's stuff around the house that
So
you can get.
That's what you're saying. All this stuff is stuff around your house that you can give. Go see your mom and dad. Don't do it by yourself, but mom and dad can give you these supplies with stuff that they have lying around the house. You don't have to spend a lot of money for it. And if you don't have it, you can get it from the dollar store.
Right.
So this is a cheap, fun little activity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So now that you have your water bottle, you want to try to figure out what kind of sound you want to come from your celebration noisemaker.
Okay.
For instance, I have here some ponytail holder beads. Can you see these guys?
Okay. So those little pieces that used to be on the top of it, like a ponytail holder.
Right.
Okay.
And at my house, everybody gets grown.
Everybody's big now,
So they need to go away anyway.
All right.
You notice if I put them in the bottle, it's a low rumbling sound.
Okay.
Might be more agreeable to the parents.
Sounds like you could use this during a football game or something, too.
I don't know.
Hey, maybe when church opens back up and they've got the praise towels, the kids can come through with their celebration bottles.
Right. I have some, can you see these? These are northern beans.
So just some regular old dry beans.
Dried beans.
So you could use like pinto beans.
Pinto beans, whatever you've got.
Okay.
If it's been around the house a long time and mom doesn't want them anymore.
The pandemic didn't make you eat them.
That's right.
Go ahead and put them in your bottle.
And here's the sound. A little bit louder.
I kind of like that one. They give me that like cha cha cha, like maracas sound. You know the little ole. That's what it sounds like to me.
These are some beads that came off of a bag from the thrift store. I like them because they kind of sparkle.
You are a shiny lady. You
I like
shiny
sparkle.
Stuff. You want me to try that in mine?
Yes, you can
Okay.
if you like.
These are probably going to make a higher pitch noise. What do you think?
Let's see.
Okay. Ooh, a little loud. Okay,
I like that
parents.
sound.
This one, parents, might be a little too noisy.
I like
for them.
that sound.
Grandparents always like the noisy stuff that doesn't stay at home with them. That's pretty cool. So what you got over there?
This is popcorn. Can you see? Just regular popcorn.
Popcorn.
Want to try that?
Okay.
It looks like you have a
Straight jar.
bead left in there. Your
Oh.
bottle wasn't dry.
See, that's why it's important for your bottle to be dry, guys, because if it's not, then the stuff gets stuck in the bottom. So if you want to trade out. Now, I asked the question, what would happen if you added more than one item? We're not going to do that. Okay. You happy? Put the beads back. All right, we're going to try the beads back in there. See what we come up with. What kind of sound do we get going? What do you think about that one?
I like that one too.
Oh, that's just noisy. Poor parents. Okay, so you got different options. So basically you've shown us the different options of the noise makers to go on the inside.
Right.
Right? Okay, so what's our first step? Now that we've got our supplies, what's next?
I'm going to need you to put your
Choose and put something in there?
in the bottle.
Okay, what are you putting in your bottle?
How about the northern beans? Oops.
I think I'm going to put a few of these little beads in there.
The bottle was wet. The beans are wet.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of popcorn, just because I kind of like that sound.
Here's some more pony beads. I made a bracelet.
Can I have like one or two of
You
those?
see these pony beads?
Just to have a little extra noise. Because I like noisy stuff like a kid. So, all right.
Okay.
Got mine?
Got yours. Now what we're going to do, she's making noise. We're going to take a little of the glue.
Okay.
Now I've made a couple of bottles, so I'm not putting the glue on mine right now.
Okay.
You take the glue and you're going to put it around the top.
Okay.
And that's so you can seal your bottle.
Okay. So that's how you seal your bottle off.
You seal your bottle off. And that's the first thing you do.
If I was doing this, should I do it as I go, or you've got some practice rounds? Okay. So this is pretty easy for, again, for you parents like me, like I am creatively challenged. So I will tell you that this is actually really easy to kind of go around the top right there.
We haven't gotten to the messy part yet.
Oh.
There is a messy part.
Okay. So, bottle closed.
Bottle closed.
Am I ready to go? What's next? No.
No, we're going to cut off the label.
All right.
I think I'm going to cut it off. There it is.
Take that label off.
Take it off.
And we're taking this label off because what?
You don't want to show through.
Okay. We need all this space to do our tissue paper, right?
Tissue paper.
Okay.
Now the tissue paper, as I said before, is regular tissue paper, but you're going to have to cut it into 4x2 strips.
Okay. So I don't have a ruler. So what do I do if I'm a person who doesn't have a ruler?
If you don't have a ruler, this is what I did.
Okay.
I took my tissue paper, and I'm going to do it on the blue so you can see. I had some 4x6 cards.
So some of you guys got those supplies that came back home from school.
Right.
If you got any index cards, this is where they come in handy.
Because, from here, it's 4 inches.
Okay. Didn't know that. You taught me something.
6, 4.
Right. All that.
So I took the cards and laid it on the tissue paper.
Mm-hmm.
So that meant if I cut that.
Here you go. I'll hold.
You want me to cut?
Yep. All right.
Oops.
And it doesn't have to be like perfect, right?
No. I can leave this down here. Because what's going to happen is when I folded paper, simply because it's 4 inches, when I fold it, guess what? I get 2 inches.
Oh.
So now it's 4.
That's why she's the one that does this.
It's 2 inches wide now.
Okay.
And but see, now I need it to be just 4 inches long.
Okay.
So here again. Can you guys see it?
Okay.
I cut it up the middle.
Let me cut it up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So how many sheets of these do you think we'll need?
We will need 8 strips per bottle.
Okay.
And you can do either 2 to 3 coats.
So if I need 8 strips, does that make my 2 to 3 coats out of the 8 strips, or do I need 8 strips each time?
8 strips each time.
So you could need up to 24 strips?
3 times 4. 3
times
times
8.
24.
Okay.
Right?
So I didn't go to school for math. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Now my mom's really good at that stuff.
No.
But I just took some, just for the sake of doing this.
She is doing. You've seen the videos, the exercise videos, when they say, "This is the people who are really trained, and this is what you do for the beginner." She's doing the beginner.
I'm the beginner. So if you're like, I don't have a 4x4, 4x6 card, but I really want to do this project with my kids. It's going to be fun. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, you're going to eyeball your piece of paper. Right? Okay, I'm not going to do it right now. But and you're going to, let me see yours again.
This is
okay. So, this is about the size, right?
Yeah, that's going to go on it.
So, I would likely probably do something like this here. Right? Cut it across there. And then cut it about midway through.
We'll see how it turns out.
We're going to see how this turns out. I took some extras and extra white pieces that were around here. So I'm just going to see how this turns out. She's the one, if you're a person who likes it to be right and done well, like you want to follow what she's saying to you. If you, for some reason, have none of these supplies to help you, no ruler or nothing, I'm going to make sure you still get to do this project with your kids. Okay.
Now remember the glue?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to need half and half. So whatever, the glue has to be half and half. Believe me, I thought I needed a third cup of glue.
And you didn't need that much?
I didn't need that much. I have glued 2 bottles already, and I still have that much glue. So it's just as long as it's half glue, half water.
So I could do like a couple ounces of water and a couple ounces of glue.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure they're the same amount.
Right.
So when I make this gluey concoction,
mm-hmm.
should I put the water in first or glue first?
Doesn't matter. Just make sure you stir it up.
Okay.
All right. The directions calls for a brush.
Okay.
All right. I didn't use the brush. If you don't have a brush, you can easily use
a plastic knife.
Notice
it's plastic. No danger involved.
No danger involved. If you don't have plastic forks, then you can use your finger. That's why I say it gets a little messy. Make sure you have some towelettes or something like that.
That's a good idea. Wipes,
something. Okay. Now we're gonna start off. It depends on your.
Yeah. All of a sudden, my brain was like, it's sticky.
Some people can't stand that.
All
right. So you're gonna put your glue.
Okay.
On your bottle.
Any particular direction?
I just put it up and down.
Okay.
Because the strip is like that.
Long. Okay.
And then you're gonna put the strip on top of the glue.
Okay. How hard do I need to press to get this?
Don't press too hard because you tear your paper.
Oh, yikes.
And once I get it on, can you see? Once I get it on, I'll go back over top and put some more glue over top and kind of smooth the edges.
Yeah, because I noticed I didn't go all the way down with my glue. So it's like lifting right here. So I can put glue on top.
On top.
Yes. Like this.
And you see how you can smooth the edges? Just smooth the edges out.
It's like, never mind, I was going to say it's like doing your hair, but never mind.
Like the gel?
Smoothing your edges, smoothing your edges.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Smooth the edges.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said, you're going to do 8 of these just to cover the first time.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how many it'll take with yours because you've been eyeballing yours.
Yeah. So you keep talking and I'll see what I'm working with over here.
After you do that first 8, then you're going to go back and do a second coat.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so doing the second coat does what? Like it just...
From what I can see, now I don't know from the directions, from what I can see, it makes it less translucent.
Okay. So the kids you can't see through it to see what you got shaking in there.
Right.
Okay, so it kind of gets to remain like a mystery?
A mystery.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that idea.
Okay.
So do you have anything to show us like what it looks like when you get it all?
Well, see.
Or one that maybe has just the stuff around it?
This is the 2 coats of white. I have one done in white.
Nice.
So after you do that, you have to make your, what they call confetti.
Confetti?
Confetti. So this is part of the strips, the streamers. You cut that into little, the air conditioning is blowing. You cut that into little bitty squares, like these.
Okay.
And you're going to glue those onto the bottle also.
So that it looks like little pieces of confetti.
It looks like confetti is falling, and I use the same method as before. Where you put the glue down. I can't see myself. When you
covered yourself up.
You put the glue down and put the little confetti on top.
Okay.
Oops. My confetti came back off. It's okay.
Nice. So the confetti is made of your streamer.
Yes.
The leftover streamer that you had,
and
you cut some little pieces out, and you made those. Now this blue blue paper, gift bag paper, has some little sparkle specks in it. I think you can see it a little bit. So I'm not going to add any confetti to this just because that's my personal choice.
That's fine, because it's your celebration.
It's your thing, right?
Noisemaker.
Yeah.
For me, I like sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my glue gun and
Ooh.
babies. Make sure you have an adult.
Say that one more time for the people in the back.
Babies, make sure if you're going to use a glue gun, I love glue guns, but make sure you have an adult with you because hot glue is really, really hot.
It really is hot.
It's like it burns.
So we need some adults to assist and make sure that is done appropriately and safely. Don't want anybody getting hurt making their celebration.
Because then you can't celebrate when you're done.
No, you can't celebrate when your fingers hurt.
So I'll put a few on this one. Oops, and I burned my thumb.
See?
Just that quickly.
Just that quick. Yikes. Got it?
Yep.
Need any help?
Nope. I think I got it.
Where's mine?
There's yours. You got a long ways to go. Oh. And I'm gonna turn it to you see the sparkles?
So does your paper go all the way on the bottom too?
My paper goes to the bottom.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And see how you have the sparkles? Really pretty.
Take this paper.
Oh, yeah, you can take the paper. And after you have placed your decorations on it, you're gonna need to do your top.
So what are we doing to the top?
You take your streamers, because remember it's 2 streamers, 24 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just cut it up the center.
So is this just more decoration across the top?
This is how you end up with the little things at the top. See, little things shaking at the top. They're shaking. Ooh. This was not pre-cut. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You need me to... Yeah. So you make your little streamers to go at the top. I'm not like a glue gun person.
Did you want the glue gun?
Nah.
Did you want a different rather than the streamers? Because I'm going to show you how the streamers go.
Oh, where's that hair braiding thingy-mabobbers?
I'm going to show you. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take this off from this one, just so you can kind of see what I did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see me?
Yep.
I don't know. I think y'all can see me.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to take it and gently, we're going to tie it around the top.
I'll hold it up just a little bit for you there.
Yeah. Gently, because it's streamer paper.
So it breaks easy.
It breaks easy. That's another reason I like ribbon or something else. So see? And if you do 2 of those. Okay. Can hold it again for me?
Yeah, sure. All right, so I'm going to hold it back up.
Yes. Because you're telling
so you go one way and then you go back the other way, so your streamers hang in a different direction. You guys got that? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I'm not going to pull it tightly. And then you cut them 4 inches long. Now this time I'm going to eyeball it. 4 inches. 4 inches.
Very nice. Okay.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
All right.
And then you have your...
They hang down.
They hang down.
All right. So for this
one... I guess you could go like this.
You could. So for this one right here, where I want to do... Oh, sorry, this little string. Then I would just tie this around the top.
Right.
And I guess I could do like you and do it in 2 different directions.
You can, but guess what?
What?
It's individualized. It's you.
So I can do what I want to.
You can do it however you want to do it. I
can tie it in a bow. Don't you know? I tied it in a bow. I tied it in a bow.
Cool.
I like bows.
Now you're going to have to let this dry.
Okay.
Like several hours.
Oh, okay. So it takes a while. So you can't just play with it when you just finish. Hey, that's pretty cool.
This is the one I made earlier. You see where I put the sparkles on it?
I see all that. That's so cool. You've got the little sparkle beads. You got the blue paper. I see the specks from the blue. It almost looks like a midnight sky.
Midnight sky.
And where do fireworks look the best at anyway? In the sky. So that's pretty cool. I really like that.
So when we want to celebrate, how God has saved us
Yeah.
and made us witnesses.
Yeah.
What
Can I
yours?
take mine? That's awesome. Woo!
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Enjoy. Have fun. Make sure you wash your hands when you finish.
Yeah, sticky.
Yes. Bye.